Yes. I love it. I start the show with the sneeze. Why am I sneezing? Because the sun makes me sneeze. Anyway, I'm here with my girl Donna.
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
Wearing my Elton John glasses as the sun goes down. Well, it's not down yet, but we're on Hobe Sound, and we are at the top of Hope Mountain. It is so cool. I didn't even know this place existed, and now I am addicted, and I need to come here many, many times. It's so beautiful, I cannot even tell you guys. So welcome to tonight's Sunset Beach Report, where we're gonna watch the sun go down from Jonathan Dickinson State Park. This is Florida's largest state park, and it's located in southeast Florida. Known for diverse habitats like, sand pine scrub. So that's actually plants that are disappearing on the East Coast, but they do live here. And then we've also got mangroves. We've got the famous Waxahachie River, a national wild and scenic river, which offers extensive trails. Well, the park offers extensive trails for hiking, biking, and horseback riding. Hi, Annie. What else do we got? Ranger guided tours. We met the ranger today, actually. She was beautiful. And they go to Trapper Nelson's historic homestead. Ooh, we got to do that. Sounds really cool.
The park can take canoes around here
canoes. Wow. The park also features camping cabins and an environmental education center. Also historic sites like where we are right here, which is World War II era Camp Murphy. Let's turn the camera around and check out this amazing sunset as it unfolds in front of our eyes. I love when you can see the rays of the sun coming out of the clouds. It's so special. It's so beautiful. And what kind, did we think this is a rubber tree, this green tree?
I'm not sure.
Well, whatever it is, it didn't do very well with the cold snap because you can see it looks kind of like it's dying. So everyone say a prayer for this tree. Poor trees. This is another tree, same kind, not doing too well. Look at the steep hill here. It is amazing. You never would believe that a place like this exists within Florida. It's what Florida should look like if there weren't so many people moving here and putting up buildings. This is natural Florida. Florida dunes, Hobe Sound. Now, here on the other side, while we wait for the sun to get a little bit. Over here, you can see all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. See that? You can see the water. It's kind of the same color as the clouds, but you can see that little line where the sun is glinting off of the ocean water. It's amazing. It gives me the feeling of being in the desert, being out west. I mean, no way is this Florida. And look, you can see there's this path. Everyone's coming to see the sunset. Aw, thank you, Colleen. I appreciate that. Look at that. It goes pretty far out. But it's a nice way also to be able to walk up these very sandy dunes, which would be quite difficult to walk. Especially when you're like me and you're almost always wearing flip-flops. My hiking boot days. I don't do that too much anymore. And what do we have over here? Is that the bright line? We got the train going through.
Yeah.
The famous bright line. Hello, Robert.
It hits people too.
Oh, it does. It's killed like, I think, at least 100 people already this year. the bright line in Fort Lauderdale is especially deadly, and people, actually the homeless people, use it to commit you know what. So you see the bright line and it's kind of like, oh, killer train. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome to this evening's Sunset Beach Report, a very special edition since we are high up on Hobe Sound Mountain, which is pretty cool. I did not even know this place existed, but we are in the heart of Jonathan Dickinson State Park. Check this out. Yes, we are waiting for rain here in Florida too, Robert. We have been experiencing a very long drought, and it has been especially disturbing in the Everglades, where several forest fires have broken out, and really it's been a problem because the area is so dry. And over here, take a look at the ocean. I love it. It's so neat. So you can see the ocean. First you see the intercoastal and then you see the ocean. Isn't that beautiful? Hi, Tina. Welcome, friends, to Hobe Sound. We are here right outside of Jupiter, Florida. This is an absolutely beautiful part with mosquitoes. Here, this is an untouched area of Florida, and what this whole area would look like if there were no buildings and tourism and hotels, and it's just gorgeously empty. It exists only for wildlife and visitors. And this is great that you can take this whole path up here. Oh my God, catfish have ticks on them. That's kind of a funny joke, but kind of sad too. This looks like such a scary sandy path, doesn't it? It's such a beautiful part of Florida that you never get to see. Well, thank you, Tina. Donna does such a great job of dressing me. I would never look like this if it wasn't for her. Honestly, she's amazing. She changed my whole life. Look at that. Doesn't it look like we're in the desert or something? Hard to believe that the Atlantic Ocean is like literally right there. Another live stream? I don't know. This is the only one. This is the Beach Report. And I am the one and only Julie Cohen from the Beach Report. I've been doing this show for 11 years on Facebook. And now I've been on YouTube for a little bit more than 1 year. And I love it here on YouTube. I love my YouTube family. And we have a lot of fun on this platform on the Beach Report. You guys, it's so gorgeous here and such a beautiful evening. I don't know if there's any baby gators. Well, as my husband used to say, if there's water, there's gators. So yeah, they're probably here. Yeah, it's me again, Robert. Hello. Tschüss. Wie geht es dir? I don't mind speaking German anymore. I used to dream in German when I lived in Switzerland. So the sun will be going down, I think, in the next 10 minutes, but it could be that it is already down behind those clouds, which we are hoping would be storm clouds. But wow, look at this. So the sun is definitely shining on those clouds and on these clouds. What an amazing cloudscape we have tonight. just beautiful. Another Saturday night and I ain't got no money. I got somebody, but I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. Hey, Vanessa. Sipping brandy. I always used to like brandy. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, my lady is the sea. Vanessa, we are here in Florida. It's hard to believe we're in Florida, isn't it? If you've ever visited Florida, you have probably not ever seen a place like this. Welcome to Jonathan Dickinson State Park. We are actually in the heart of South Florida, well, a little bit north of South Florida, and this area is called Hobe Sound. Now, you've probably heard of Hobe Sound, and you're probably thinking great big mansions and waves on the Atlantic Ocean, but really, this is the true Hobe Sound. And it is wild and it is untouched and beautiful. And I'm sure there's a lot of animals down there that we can't see them. This is an absolutely huge expanse of land belonging to the state of Florida and the state park. And the state park extends all the way across there, all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, which you can see. See it right there? Isn't that beautiful? And then we've got this cloudscape, which is amazing. And the sun is shining on these clouds. But we go over here to where the sun actually is and we can't even see it. Isn't that strange? How does it do that? It's so weird. Definitely cougars and Florida panthers and could well be bears. Absolutely. All the critters live here in the park. There's many turtles, maybe some eagles. It's another tequila sunrise. Staring slowly towards the sky. Say goodbye. Look at that. Unbelievably beautiful here. I'm gonna walk down this little path. I am wearing flip-flops, so if my camera goes flying because I fall, you'll know what happened. I'm gonna risk it for you though. He was just a hired hand, working on the dreams he planned to try. Say goodbye. Every night when the sun goes down, just another lonely boy in town. And she's out running round. He wasn't just another woman, and I couldn't keep from coming on. It's been so long. Thank you guys. I survived. First I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never walk up this mountain without a slide. But then I took so many steps, thinking I can do this by myself. And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. All right, my ex-wife, Misty, and I drive to Clearwater, Florida in 2003. From where, Robert? Yeah, those of you who are new to the Beach Report, Vanessa, you're new, right? It's funny because you have my husband's last name. That's interesting. Texas City. That's a long way. I drove from Fort Lauderdale all the way to Houston. The scattering is so intense that the sun's bright disk becomes invisible, acting like a filter. Thank you, Pure Nature. Thank you for putting it like that. And look at this. Look at this one sunny area that is absolutely illuminated. I am always fascinated by every sunrise, sunset, the skies, the earth. It just fascinates me, all of it. I don't know how much longer I can be out here though, because the skeeters are out. Looking for a yacht to buy. Wow. Did you buy one? Is the old adage true that there's the two happiest days in your life are the day you buy your boat and the day you sell it? That's what they say. Look at that cloudscape. Holy guacamole. And again, I'm like, how is it, if Pure Nature could help explain, how is it that the clouds behind those dark clouds are so illuminated by the sun? How does that work? Oh, I'm sorry, Robert. That's right. I think we talked about that. We got a lot of widows and widowers here on the beach report, me being a widow myself. Ooh, look at this cloud. That is one crazy looking cloud. It looks like an ape. It looks positively beastie. Look at that. That's pretty wild. Like a man with a... Look at that cloud, girl. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Looks like a face coming out of it. Looks like the alien, like a bullfrog sitting. It's pretty weird. I'm starting to get bit.
Okay, start walking back.
Yeah, start walking back. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down this path. That looks pretty treacherous. All right, it's always easier to go up a rocky path than it is to go down a rocky path. Don't ask me why, but it's true. And I think our sunset is either imminent or has already happened. I'm not really sure because of those clouds. Gloria, Gloria, I think they got your number, Gloria. Don't worry, you guys, I'm pretty tough. 60 years old, haven't fallen in a long time, knock on wood. I don't know, it's like the older I get, I feel like the stronger I get. Is that crazy? I know it's supposed to be the opposite, but I'm feeling positively powerful lately. Does that make sense? All right, absorption. Water droplets within the clouds absorb a portion of the sunlight. Density. The thicker the cloud, high moisture content, the more it blocks light, ranging from a faint glow to complete. Thank you. The alias you've been living under. Sucks. Falling sober hurts more. Yeah. We don't want to fall sober or drunk. Well, I'm not getting drunk, so I don't have to worry about that. In fact, the only times I've ever fallen have been not when I'm drunk, which worries me. But I haven't fallen in years. This image shows a cloudscape featuring soft, light-colored clouds contrasted with darker, shadowed clouds against a blue sky. These formations often occur during sunset or sunrise. Interesting, creating a... There's more, there's more. It's DITTO, Robert. Creating a peaceful scene. Sure, it certainly is a peaceful scene. And look at this. Look at the rays going through those clouds. What do you think about that, pure nature? That looks pretty wild, doesn't it? Interesting cloudscapes tonight.
Look at the trail we have to go down now.
Oh, that's what the cloud means that I showed. You mean this cloud over here? This one that looked like a frog and now kind of looks like a wolf or something. It's got an ear now. Crazy looking.
Yeah.
Clouds here getting dark.
Oh, here comes the sun behind that.
Oh, here comes the sun. Do do do
Ooh,
do.
and that's got some
Here
peach-
comes the
some
sun.
peach color over that one.
Sun, I say. Oh yeah, yes, I see the peach color. It's all right. I wish we could have gone all the way up there. Look at that. Pretty. It's the best part of the day, I think, the sunrise and the sunset. Oh, here comes another train. I hope you'll come back, Pure Nature Sounds. I love your information. I love smart people on the Beach Report. We're a family of smarties.
Those kids are having a blast.
Yeah, that's what I love to see kids doing, you know? Parents who take their kids to places like this. So smart. It's so good for them.
Some more
Oh,
stuff.
here it comes.
Oh, that's so.
Here it comes. Is that the tri-rail?
No, I don't.
Uh,
Maybe, I don't know. Guess I don't know.
I don't know. That might even be the bright line. I don't know.
No,
Again,
bright line was.
it's only
Oh,
yellow.
It looks like a bright line.
It does look like a bright line.
Yes, it is.
I don't know.
I thought it was like yellow.
It's the killer
Yeah.
train.
That's what they call it on Instagram.
Well, it is a killer train, for real. That is a beautiful sunset.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, you guys. You have a fox, Robert? Look at this amazing walkway. Who wants to go for a walk? Let's go for a walk. We better kind of hurry because it's going to be dark soon. And you do not want to be out here in the wilderness when it's dark by yourself. Tina, Mrs. Florida, your husband living there also. I know he's in heaven. I know. I remember, Tina. I love you, sweetheart. We all go through it together. You feed a wild fox. You know you should not be feeding wild animals. It's not good for them. Never ever interact with wild animals, actually. They don't need your help. And if you're already doing it, I don't know what to tell you, but I would never promote feeding wild animals on the Beach Report. The golden lighting indicates the sun is low on the horizon. The clouds display a soft textured appearance similar to allostratus or cirrostratus types. This is the other one under showed. Of course they love kitty cat food, but you know, Robert, kitty cat food is not good for even kitty cats. You realize that? It's crap. You're literally feeding the fox crap. Like, it's like you're feeding the fox McDonald's French fries. Honestly. Yes, they all love their crap, but what you're doing isn't healthy. I'm not trying to put you down or anything. I just want everyone to know that cat food is not even good for cats. Oh boy. We got some heavy breathing over here. Hi. Hi, sweetheart.
Her name is Ahsoka.
Oh, she's adorable. Hi.
Say thank
You
you.
can pet her if you
Okay.
want to.
Yes, I want to pet her. Aw, she's sweet. How old is she? Is she young?
She's a year.
She's a year. You can tell. She's a baby.
Yeah, she's a puppy.
She's adorable.
Thank
She's
you.
a good girl, too. You're a really good
Most
girl.
of the time.
Aw, what kind of dog is she? She has such an interesting coloring.
She's a hunting dog.
Hunting dog. She looks like a pit bull face, but
She's a
Yeah,
pit
pit bull
bull.
mixed with a caterpillar leopard dog.
oh my gosh, she's absolutely gorgeous, and she's got such a sweet disposition.
Say yes, I love
Hi.
people.
Oh, sorry, I don't want to scare you with that.
Loves to be
Yeah, she does. She's such a sweetheart. Thank you for sharing her with us.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate
Have a
that. Thank you. You have a wonderful night too. Aw, you guys. Everybody, look, it's the whole group. I love it. I love these kids. They're so great. Thank you, Pure Nature. I feed my 2 dogs grounded turkey. It's actually cheaper than dog food and better too. Put carrots and rice in it. Exactly. Exactly. Welcome back, Darla. I told you I was coming here. Anyway, you never know what we'll see on the beach report, and we make friends all the time. We just made friends with that adorable little dog and all his family. It's so cute. Stuff like that, it just makes my heart full. And I love that you guys get to see this on the beach report. Now, I say this all because in the coming months, and I do think it's months, in the coming months, we are all going to be inundated with the AI revolution where people are not going to know what's real and what's not. And that's kind of by design. Hello. I want you to know that I will never utilize AI on any of my beach report shows. And when you see the sunset on the beach report, you really see the sunset. And when you walk onto a beach, you're really going onto a beach with me. So I want you guys to understand that in the coming months, we do all have to be very careful and discerning about reality. Exactly, Robert, what is reality? And this is a reality show. It's I think it's going to be more important than you know. But I was built for this time. I was raised in the 1980s. I just turned 60 years old. So I still have my foot in reality. I was one of the very first Gen Xers. No thunder. I think you're just hearing wind. I don't hear any thunder. I know it's beautiful here. The best reality show that is out there. You know it, Darla. Anyway, I think it's going to be more important soon that you have somebody you can trust to be real. Now, I am a trained professional journalist, and I was also trained to be an entertainer. That's why you hear me singing and dancing. I wouldn't say I'm a good entertainer, but I was trained to be in front of the camera. Robert's a hippie redneck surfer biker. I love it. But I just want you guys to know that even though I'm not Hollywood, I don't think we want to go that direction anymore. We need real people doing real things. So thank you, Tina. I love you guys. Gretchen, hi. But I do want you to understand that we are heading into some very uncertain times. Hi, guys. And we do have to be careful with what we watch, especially the children. If you have children in your life, do everything you can to keep them away from the computer and these screens. Everything you possibly can. Especially if you're a grandparent and you're babysitting and they're going to try to get you to let them go on YouTube or whatever. You have to say no. You have to be strong about this. It's more important now than it ever was before Time is running out. Solar. Wow, speaking of time, look at this sunset we've got over here. That looks like a heart. Doesn't that look like a heart, Donna? Look how beautiful. Like God is hearting us. Solar eclipse is absolutely right. Time is running out, and it is up to us to help the young generation, the Gen Zs. You know, I don't know what to do with the millennials. My goodness, I raised millennials myself, and they're a different crew, aren't they? But those of us with our feet still firmly planted in reality and not so tied to cell phones that we can't appreciate nature, going outside and even dancing and singing the old songs. Sometimes people come on the beach report and they're obviously quite young and they make fun of us and say stuff about, oh, look at the old people, geriatric convention or whatever. What they don't understand is they should be so lucky to live as long as we have. I feel incredibly blessed to have turned 60 this year. And I'm looking at the best is yet to come. What? Youth is wasted on the young. She's not wrong. March 19th coming. Happy birthday. Yes, I'm only 30. 60, it's the new 30. Oh my gosh, look at this sunset, you guys. This is so beautiful. Such a special place here. I'll show you the sign. Hope Mountain Tower. Stay on the path. Don't want no erosion. Look at that. All right, what do you think about this one? These clouds. Isn't that strange how they've got like interruptions in them? Pure nature, calling pure nature. That is a crazy looking sunset. Like it's so weird. As it passes through more of the atmosphere during sunrise or sunset. Thank you, you are awesome. Look, tell me if you don't feel like you're in a desert over here. That does not look like Florida. Not to me, it doesn't. This is a beautiful area, and it's just, it's incredible. Crazy looking sunset. Almost reminds me of a parachute. I don't know. I feel like everything's a sign. The natural world. It's so amazing. Look, can you believe we were just up there just 10 minutes ago? Isn't that crazy? I know, pure nature. I love nature and science too. And I'm also a bit of a geologist. I love rocks. I just do. I love digging in the dirt and I love the rocks. I just love the world that God has made for us. And I love living here in paradise. And I love sharing my paradise with all of you. And those of you who can't see this because you're in the frozen tundra, I'm always happy to share my beautiful Florida weather with y'all. Look at this place. Sorry, Ron. Yeah, you guys are lucky that I don't hog it all for myself. I can't even do anything in a beautiful place without wanting to bring you all with me. That's what the beach report is all about. Sharing my adventures through life. I've had a very adventure-filled life, and I always somehow manage to get involved with something really cool. So that's why I love the beach report. You wouldn't believe the things that you guys have seen, or that my followers have seen on the beach report. It's just a little more than a year old on YouTube, but on Facebook, people have seen me do all sorts of really wild things. They even saw me once acquire a horse just on the fly. This horse fell in love with me. She became my horse. It was crazy. Or that time that I got invited to the Daytona 500. Just like that. Like, next thing I knew, I was at the Daytona 500. Just crazy stuff. Fun, crazy stuff. Nothing illegal. Nothing too scary. Nothing too dangerous. But always interesting and fun. All right, I'm going to give you guys one last look at this amazing landscape. It's so hilly and twisty-turny, and all of the clouds and the trees and the sand. It's just amazing here. It's almost hard to believe it exists. Right here in the middle of Florida. It's not all hotels and beaches. This is like, oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the hill and the antelope play, where seldom is heard. That's right, daughter, breaking into Rush Limbaugh's house. A discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. I know, if I saw wild horses, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Doctor, my eyes, I've seen the years and the slow parade of tears without hiding. Now I wonder, now I'm losing the words, sorry. I have done all that I could to see the evil and the good without hiding. You must help me if you can. This is it. Doctor, my eyes. No, I'm done. All right, you guys. Anyway, we got to go because it's getting dark and you don't want to be out in this environment after dark. It looks beautiful right now, but you know what happens after dark?
Coyotes.
The coyotes and the creepy crawlies come out. And you got to be really, really careful. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and ciao for now. I will see you on the next beach report.